It's true.
Throw the penguin to the floor.
Yeah, right to the floor.
Get Swifty.
Get Swifty. We're live also.
Great. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we stormed the Temple of Tiamat. That was great. It was a great time. We killed a lot of wizards doing rituals. A lot of goober wizards throw firebolts that, you know what, when they throw like 10 of them at you at a time, you notice that you probably should kill them. But you got bigger fish to fry than 9 health goobers. It really came down to the wire. 3 wizards died in the final round of combat. And it all came down to Zell. And Garf watches as Zell kills one wizard with some Scorched Rays, and then goes to kill the other wizard with some Scorched Rays, and they just barely miss. And Garf watches in horror as above him, the 5 heads of Tiamat rise up and begin roaring. Like right as that also happens, I'm calling him Boos. That's the name of the genie now, Boos. Like
Like the monkey from Dora?
Buice. No, like you cut off the Edel and the J in Beetlejuice, and you have Boos.
Sick. I saw Beetlejuice last night. It was pretty good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
And also Trapped, and that one's fucking crazy.
He shows up and he was like, you got me. I was hanging out with this really cool robot. Sorry, he was really cool. And Pafard steps out from behind him with 4 fucking arms. Yeah, I don't know. He says he knows you guys. I'm pretty fucked up. So, yeah. So Pafard's there now. And in that moment, Garf, you watch as Tiamat begins to eat everybody. And then you have a That's So Raven moment where, like, the camera goes into your eyeball. You know what I'm talking about? Did you watch That's So Raven as a kid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're back. And fucking, it's the moment as Zell misses the Scorched Ray. And you watch as Cuthbert, who's been like hiding in the shadows this whole time. He ran in, but on his own 2 little feet. He hid as a goober wizard cultist this whole time. He leaps up and, like, with the power of God and anime on his side, knocks the Scorched Ray in the right direction to kill the last wizard. Because in reality, that wizard should have died because Zell hit him. Zell, we'll do better. We'll do better with writing down Zell's actual numbers in the future. The portal opens. Boos also still appears in that moment as the portal begins to disintegrate around a roaring dragon. Boos appears with Pafard and is like, "Huh. Hey, Robot Man, I think we fucking missed it. That's my bad. We should have gone that last round of drinks. That's on me. That's on me, man." All of the wizards who are still alive, including this guy, who isn't just going to end this, he's going to try and fucking kill you guys. All scream in terror and agony as their god disappears back into the 9 hells. The temple begins to shake as, like, the magics sort of implode out and destabilize the whole tower. Are we still in initiative? Great.
I mean, I kept mine because I didn't.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
everybody has. Pafard, roll initiative. Find out where you stand. It was Zell's turn, so we go back to the start. Actually, no, it was the Wizards' turn. The Wizards. This was all happening on the Wizards' turn. I accidentally skipped Zell, so I put it back with before the Wizards.
Moshi moshi.
Great. Okay. Wizard turn is still trying to kill everybody. That for those who didn't do a ritual. They all did the ritual. They all tried to do the ritual, but it failed. These two need to make firebolt attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 firebolt attacks. More firebolt attacks. Ritual.
Is one within 5 feet of me making an attack on one of my allies?
Oh, I forgot that this one was invisible.
Oh, he's there.
He's there.
Oh, hey, my microphone's working now. That it just reset to default,
that
so the
means
past
he's-
like 5 minutes of me talking hasn't been happening.
Oh wow. Great
Oh,
job.
fun.
No, Nick, because all of these guys did the ritual.
Oh, great job, ritual guys.
Yeah,
Ritually.
they failed though. These guys are all gonna rush forward to different positions to shoot firebolts.
Ritual's a spell, right?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
So would the guy lose invisibility?
No, he cast greater.
Oh, it was greater.
Yep. They actually don't have normal invisibility on their stat block. They just have greater.
Bunch of cooks.
We're gonna do 4 at Zell and 4 at Fro.
Say 4 fireballs.
Bolts. 11, 14, 17, 23 to Zell.
17 and 23.
Nine points of fire damage and 6 points of fire damage. On Fro, 2 15s and 2 24s.
The 224's hit.
19 points of fire damage on the first one.
Damn.
And 16 on the second. That's a 16, right? Yeah, 16 on the second. Oh, I rolled a 10 on 2 of those dice. So
I don't think I'm making it out of here.
those guys do that. Dan, you're just getting got with 5.
So they think.
So they think. 2 natural 20s.
They miss.
An 11 and 2 dirty 20s.
All of them miss.
All of them miss.
Mhm.
And why is that?
Because I said so.
Okay,
No,
all right,
that's
right,
3.
right,
what-
right, right.
Dan.
Yeah, the
Do
20s,
do you-
20s hit, yeah.
The dirty 20s
Yeah,
as well?
yeah.
Okay, so 2 natural 20s and 2 dirty 20s. They've codified, so I read the new PHB guys. They've codified in the rules. We don't have to listen to any of them, but I'm just telling you what they've written down. It's now when you crit, you always roll double the amount of dice. You don't double the face of the dice.
I hate that.
That's what I do, anyways. I like rolling more dice.
I double the face.
Oof.
I
like
put
to
a
roll
couple
first.
in my ass.
The first crit is 29 points of fire damage. The second crit is 23 points of fire damage. The first normal hit is 9 points of fire damage. And the second normal hit is 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, that hurt a lot.
That's all their turns. Tiamat
Never got
is
some.
sucked back into the portal.
Yeah.
You see some of her head, like her head start to appear, and then the portal disintegrates and she like screeches and is pulled back in. Garth,
Yeah.
you're up.
What am I looking at?
A temple that's beginning to rapidly shake, and like rocks begin to fall as an arcane blast goes out from this middle area that's like right above you. Because if I remember correctly, you're like flying right beneath this platform. An arcane shockwave destabilizes the temple. Rocks are beginning to fall as the temple collapses.
Did I see any of my two friends just get fucked up?
You never really heard it. You're like literally like 10 feet or less away from Dan. So like he got like blasted by firebolts and I'm sure wasn't quiet about it.
No.
Yeah, can I fly up and try to grab Dan?
Sure. Dan, do you accept the grab? Garth like swoops up and puts his arms beneath your
Yeah, why not?
your
Yeah.
armpits. Great, you have him. You have him, Garth. Where would you like to go?
Just flying underneath, basically.
All right, go
Platform.
back. Yeah, great. All right. You're now hovering directly beneath the platform. Anything else, Garth?
Bonus action, feed him a potion.
Right. No, takes full action, but you have your full action still. So
Yummy, yummy. Healing sauce for Danny.
Greater health potion.
You rolling it, or do I have to roll it, or?
No, you roll it. You roll it.
Okay, what is it?
any bonus action,
44
Garth?
plus 4?
No, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Dan, you're up.
Well, I'm doing math. Fuck yeah, thanks, buddy. Oh, I did that as
no.
damage.
Take it back.
I took it back. Can I see any wizards from my position?
Yeah, you can see some goober wizards who just like have finger guns pointed at Fro and Zell.
I can't see the blue one, like, at a weird angle, like, just barely.
No.
No?
No.
Goober
'Cause
wizards?
He'd be over here.
Right, alright. What about the black one?
No,
No.
because there's this whole platform is in the way.
Right.
Chuck some javelins like goober wizards.
Yeah, well, I have a lightning javelin, and those guys are pretty much in a line, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
5-foot line, yeah. I'm just gonna try to hit them with a lightning jab.
Right. I'll roll deck saves for all of them.
I have 2 of them. I'm gonna hug them both.
Great.
And I'm taking them off my sheet, so somebody else pick them up.
Okay. Roll your damage. They have 9 hit points, so
I don't have the stats pulled up. What is it?
I think it was 3d6. Javelin of lightning.
46.
46.
Jeez. Alright. That's 20.
They all die.
That was just
all
the first
fucking
one. Yeah.
crisp.
So the second one goes over there to the other guys, and I'll get 2 of them. It looks like maybe.
Sure, yeah. They're this one. These 2 right here.
And that was only 7. I rolled really low on those.
Okay, so they live. Those ones live. But you know, killing 4 of them that are lined up like that's great. Blech. Bro, you're up. Bro, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry, my button wasn't working. Let's see. Did we all have greater healing potions? Was that the deal?
We did, but you
Was that the one that we all had?
But you've been chugging. You've been like
I think
healing.
I've only
for, like,
used
4
one healing
rounds.
potion. I've
Yeah,
only used
but it
one
was a
healing potion.
greater.
It was the greater one that I
Yeah.
used? Okay.
But I think you have those healing spirits if you still have a 2nd level spell slot.
What's that?
That spell I told you to pick up, and you said you did.
Yeah.
Healing
I'm gonna look at it.
spirits. 2nd level spell.
Look it up real quick. Oh yeah, the cube spell. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that around myself, I guess. Yeah.
The bonus action too.
Oh, it is. So I call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded.
Yeah, you just heal yourself. You heal yourself for what is it? 2d6?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Healing spirit 1d6. Give yourself a d6 of hit points. And then
All
what's
right.
your action going to be?
How many of those guys are still alive?
4.
4. All right. Can I cast?
No, you just cast a spell.
Oh, that's right, because it is a spell already. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna take a shot at one.
Great.
Which one's the most damaged, or are they all kind of?
These 2 are just got hit by a lightning javelin and
All right, I'm gonna
are pretty shook.
I'm gonna shoot at the first one there,
Okay.
and that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So that's gonna be plus. That's gonna be 12 points of damage.
He's dead.
Goodbye. And that's all I can do.
You have 2 attacks, buddy. You attack twice.
I can still do. Oh, okay, even if I cast. Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot the next guy.
Great.
That's gonna be a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Awesome. And that's gonna be 13 points damage.
Great. That arrow goes through his lungs. He's dead.
Goodbye. Now I'm done.
Great. Pafar. Pafar, you just were hanging out at a nice local tavern. This like cool, very pale, sunken eyes guy was doing free drinks and asking for people's stories, and you were informing him of how you had adventures around the keep and you dearly missed your friends. And he was like, you know what? I think I know those guys. I'll bring you to them. And now you're here, and you just saw like 5 chromatic dragon heads get sucked back into a portal, and 4 wizards are like looking at you with finger guns.
Amazing. Time to kill. Yeah, where? That's me right there.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Pafar.
I am going to start off by raging. Which means I need to roll the wild dice table. Wild magic.
Boy, I
The
get to
wild
find my
magic
wild
dice.
magic table.
It's been so long.
It's like a D8 table, right?
No, I've got a
Yeah.
D100.
It's a
Percentage.
D100.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you
Yeah.
changed how it works.
Yeah.
I changed how it works so that I have this massive list. It's more fun when there's more things.
More chaos.
Me, what you got?
46.
46. For the next minute, all damage dealt to you and by you is increased by your con mod.
Fun. So I do 2 more damage
And take 2 more
2
damage.
more damage.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Where
You're like
is-
running hot, so you deal more damage,
Yeah.
but your metal is more malleable. It takes more damage.
Hell yeah.
Thought about it.
All right. I'm just gonna start doing the General Grievous spinny sword thing, walking towards you guys.
Build yourself some Padawans.
Master Skywalker. I'm just gonna swing on this first guy. Do that one. 21 hit.
Yeah.
$16 damage.
Just like you, one of the blades just catches him in his like solar plexus, and he's just carved in half. His body, like Garv, watches the top half of a dude falls to the ground and splats 50 feet below.
Holy shit.
I missed this. And I will walk towards the next guy.
You're in melee with him.
That's a 29 to hit.
Okay.
And another 16.
Yeah, this one like catches the guy in the. He like goes to like block it with his staff. It carves through the staff and hits him like right in the like that the bone that's right beneath your eye. That like part of your skull, and it just like carves the top half of his head off.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's just fucking bad. These guys losing it. They're covered in blood now, and are like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Anything else, Pafard?
That was my bonus action and my action.
Parrot, you're like hanging on, like you're like essentially right here.
Yeah, I
Right.
jumped down and dropped probably about 10 feet or so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing that the entire tower is shaking, I'm going to start heading towards the door. I'm going to make my normal move, and then, like, as I'm about to like keep going, I stop and remember there's 2 really big fucking dragons at that door.
Yep.
It's probably more than that now.
Yeah.
So he will like start heading towards the door, like he's gonna be zooming out, and he just kind of like stops, pulls out a light crossbow, and shoots one of the 2 wizards over there.
Great. Okay.
Well, it's been good, guys. At least we stopped the ritual.
Yeah.
Great.
Mission accomplished.
Let's see, 14. A total of a 19.
Minutes.
And all of 4 points.
All 4 crossbow bolt sticks out of the guy's shoulder, and he turns and looks at you. Sees you flying there.
I will now go ahead and use my second win I
Okay.
don't think I've used that before.
I don't remember you using it either.
Yeah. So D10. All right, 19 points.
Anything else, Eric?
Nope. I don't have the crossbow stuff that lets me keep shooting.
Okay. It's the wizard's turn. One at Fro and one at Herrick. Fro a 19, Herrick a natural 1.
Okay.
Takes 7 points of fire damage, Fro. Well, these guys up here now have to figure out this guy. So first things first, this guy is freaking out. You hear him screaming from the top of the temple, and he begins to levitate down. He's going to end up sort of like 40 feet up in the air up here. You imbeciles! Years of work, years of effort, and you've ruined it! What's he gonna do? What's he gonna fucking do?
Ruined. You ruined it.
You ruined it! You ruined it!
Wasted.
He's going to throw a flaming orb at. What's his passive perception? 11. Not good enough. Who does he see as he comes down? Sees Selenius's body. It's Fro. Fro's the one that's sort of like out in the middle. Fro does a 12 hits.
12 does not hit me.
12 does not hit. A ball of dragon fire explodes at your feet. Now all of these wizards are going to take their turns.
What is Wizards 101? Hamburger Whopper, cheeseburger, hamburger Whopper, hamburger.
Pafard, you hear somebody say a word behind you? I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the door. Let me look at the spell. Yeah, verbal component. You hear somebody say something behind you. You didn't think there was anybody behind you. Your sensors turn. There's nobody there. What can these guys fucking do? Just have every. These two wizards are going to try and shoot you, Pafard.
Mhm.
Neither of those hit. An 8 and a 12.
Yeah, that didn't.
Those three wizards over there are also going to. A 17, an 18, and a 23.
23 hits.
Take 11 plus 2, 13 points of fire damage. What are these goobers going to do? Rocks are beginning to fall around them. They're all just going to sort of like move to the edge and contemplate jumping. But I think for now, they'll all 6 of those will just take the dodge action to avoid rocks. This one can do something, and this one can do something, and those 2 can do something. So another 1 on Zell and 1 on Fro. Zell a 12, Fro a 22.
Well,
Yeah, that
this
hits.
is
15 points of fire damage, Fro.
I'm down.
Fro falls unconscious. And I'm going to say 1 at Herrick. A 25.
That one will actually miss because I'm still moving.
You're still evasive maneuvered. Crazy.
As
Awesome.
long as I keep moving.
So that one you like matrix out of the way. It was like dead on everybody watching. It's like that should have hit Herrick, but he just moved out of the way. That's all the wizard's turns. Great. Okay. Brings us to Zell.
All right, step 1. Temporary hit point.
Bro, you gain these temporary hit points, but it doesn't bring you back from unconsciousness.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not temporary.
D8 plus 12. 17.
17 hit points, bro. That's crazy. So the way that works is to like kill you, I would have to burn through those 17 hit points. You won't take like auto failed saves until those 17 hit points are done. Does that make sense?
All right.
I'll be right back.
So we have that, and then as an action, we will firebolt the wizard, the purple one.
Okay.
Elks, firebolt. 3d10 plus 11. Oh, I guess I gotta roll hit first.
You do.
A 15.
He doesn't even move to avoid it. Your firebolt slams into his chest and does no damage. He is immune to fire damage. This guy throws dragon fire on it.
Okay. Well, that's that then.
He is looking at you now and will use a legendary action to throw a ball of dragon fire at it. Little goblin. A 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
9d8. Six. 40 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's the end of Zell's turn. I would like everybody to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw to avoid falling rocks. It includes every single one of my goobers.
14.
Oh,
What's this one say?
I had 22.
This guy gets crushed by rocks. This guy gets crushed by falling rocks.
I'm gonna use a flash of genius to get a 12.
Garf, you have plus 4 to your save.
yeah, I got a 12. Oh, well, it'd be more.
This guy gets crushed by falling rocks. This guy gets crushed by falling rocks and tumbles to the ground and slams down at the bottom level because he was on the edge. This guy in front of you, Bafard, gets crushed by falling rocks. And then all of these guys have advantage because they took the dodge action.
Major gooning action.
Yeah, all of the guys over here that took the dodge action succeed. Okay, what did everybody get?
14.
12.
Great,
Or 16.
right,
30, 20.
right.
That was a 20, 22 in burp.
Great. Zell,
The saving throws? Well,
Yep. 12. Great. Success. And Fro auto fails because he's unconscious. Make me a D100 roll. No, a D20. Make me a D20. Fro.
That's a 13.
A 13 and 130-pound rock falls on top of you,
Damn, that sucks.
and you take 10d6 damage. You take 35 points of bludgeoning damage, which means 1 failed death save. That's the rocks round. Garf, the temple continues to destabilize. Would you guys want to know how the difficulty is going to ramp, or do you want me to keep that a secret?
Secret.
Secret. Great. Let it be known that you are in high danger.
So this is our time to leave.
You got to figure something out. You got to figure something out for sure.
So it's our current situation. So we just stopped a ritual.
You stop the ritual. You have an angry cult leader who's trying to kill you all for stopping the ritual. Some lieutenants still alive, it seems, who are on the same page. You can hear the panic of goobers. The door is still barred. That is one issue you'll come across, is the big doors are still barred. And Herrick has remembered that several chromatic dragons were trying to follow you in not 2 minutes ago.
But there's a big hole in the roof, right?
There is no big hole in the roof.
What? I thought you said like a big, like thing came out of the portal.
Yeah, Tiamat came out of the portal, but
Yeah, but I thought you said afterwards, like the reason this is all shaking and coming down is because something shot out of the portal, and I saw
No.
I pictured that hole being in the roof.
oh, like a big beam upwards. No, it's actually horizontal. There's a horizontal,
Oh.
like arcane blast that way. So if you wait long enough, there will be a big hole in the ceiling because the whole top half of the temple will have collapsed. But you probably don't want to be in there when that happens. Do you have the mind picture now of like what's happening? Like an arcane blast carved out horizontally and like laser beamed the walls at 50 feet. And so the whole top half of the temple is beginning to collapse in because it's like technically no longer attached to anything. I hope everybody understood that. Makes sense to me.
I'm also
I
half
get it.
expecting the tower to go back, get sucked back into the Avernus.
That's a valid claim. It's a valid thought. Garf, what are you doing?
I have Dan currently in my arms.
You do.
Do I see Fro?
Bro, you do. You see him. He's unconscious over there. And a pile of fire slowly burning. A massive boulder fell onto his legs.
Don't
Okay,
move
well,
me
you-
from my spot.
Wait, what?
Don't move me.
He
Why not?
will revive himself on his turn.
But he's
No.
got
Yeah.
a boulder stuck on his legs.
Just lost you.
You can move the boulder. Don't move me.
Yeah, I
No,
think that'll.
no, Fro, you've lost healing spirits. That's a concentration.
Oh yeah, no, concentration. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter then.
Yeah. Then I think I gotta fly down there, put Dan down, and then get him out from underneath the boulder.
Why don't you make me a strength check, an athletics check to try and pull him out from the boulder?
Well, it's only like 180 pound.
130 pound. You want to lift the boulder?
Yeah,
You do do either. Both
I
are
do
an
have.
athletic.
I have 19 strength plus- Yeah, right.
Both are valid.
It's gonna be 18.
18. Which do you do? Do you pull him out or lift the boulder?
I'll probably just lift the boulder so I don't fuck up his leg.
Great. You lift the boulder, toss it to the side. It cracks and crumbles as it lands, cracking the stone floor beneath it. And Fro is now freed. Any bonus action on your turn?
Potion?
You can drink one.
So giving him one is an action.
Giving him one is an action. You could put it down. I'll let you like hand it to him, but he has to drink it.
What if
Yeah, I'll
he
put
hands
it on
it to
his
his
chest.
mouth uncapped?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll leave a supreme healing.
At the end of your turn, the wizard, the like main cultist Severin, sees you. Goes, you, it's your fault. Gonna also throw a ball of dragon fire. 17.
Oh, can I counterspell it?
I think you can. Let me check. Ranged spell attack. Yeah. Yep. You can counterspell it.
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell it.
Great.
I just
You
flip them
counterspell
off.
it. So another thing I read. They changed counterspell to no longer automatically win if it's 3 or below. Always forces a Constitution saving throw on the spellcaster. I don't know how I feel about that.
What? Okay, so you
yeah,
just build for con
buff
buffs.
wizards.
Like,
Yeah, you build
like,
buff wizards.
you're never gonna have a wizard without a crazy con anymore. They're nuts.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the new PHB. There's parts of it I like. There's parts of it that can be left behind, and we'll figure it out.
Famously, David thinks the counter spell shouldn't be Constitution; it should be your spell casting ability that you use to fight it.
I agree.
Famously, David wishes counterspell just didn't exist.
True, that's also okay. with me.
That's actually what they're famous for.
Completely true. Or it could be a feat. I'd be happy with it existing as a feat, just not a thing that monsters have. Or like the very rare monster has it.
Anyways, the dragon fire dissipates in his hand, and he just like roars. Very draconic roar from this wizard. Next up on our agenda is Dan. Dan, you're on the ground. You're on the ground here now.
But
What would
like
you
I'm
like to
I'm
do?
standing, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
First attack, I'm gonna break the healing potion. Right? Did we determine that works? Like,
That it's a salve.
well, because you let us throw healing potions like Baldur's Gate. So can I just break it since it's out, like Baldur's Gate?
I would like a dexterity attack from Dan
Okay, dexterity
to
based
do that
attack.
correctly. Yeah, to not like slam, like you know what I'm talking about. He put it on
Yeah,
his chest.
yeah.
So
To
your
not
big
kill
sword-
Fro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get what
yeah.
you're saying.
yeah.
Okay, so dexterity based attack still has proficiency. Oh, okay. I got a natural 18
Great.
plus
Yeah.
plus so many things.
Yeah, you managed to stop your massive sword from caving in Fro's chest because you would have killed him. If your attack had hit, you would have killed him.
And so
he
was
has one. He had one failed death save already. You hitting him would have been an auto crit, and it would have just smashed his fucking chest in.
was I close enough to get the healing benefits as well?
No.
Damn it. All right.
No.
Now I'm gonna leap over Garf like leapfrog
Okay.
and run towards that man.
This guy's floating 40 feet in the air.
That's too high.
These two
for
are
me.
not. Yeah, these two
All
are
right,
not.
I don't go
These
that way
guys are-
then. I don't do that.
Okay.
I go
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
opposite way and unbar the door with
5,
my
10,
second
15,
attack.
30.
I attack the bar upwards.
30. That's as far as you get.
I have
is 30 feet.
45 feet of movement and a
45
jump.
feet. All right. Well, I'll let you get there with a jump. I need you to make a dexterity. Your jump. No, you'd land there.
I'll
It's
roll an
fine.
athletics check if you'd like.
There's just something in the way that you can't see.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just wondering what happens in that scenario.
Well, I rolled an athletics check and I got a 21.
Okay. You barrel through somebody. Like you feel force and you like teabag them in the face as you leap over them. And you're very confused for a moment as to what that was. But you're now in front of the bar. Next up is Fro. Nope, Fro, you gained health. You gained health last turn. How much health did you gain, Fro? It was a superior healing potion. 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. So that's going to be 25 health points. So I'm just back with 25.
Yep, 25 hit points, and it's your turn.
All right, hold on. All right. So what are we facing these wizards here? Is there still 3 of them? Is that what's up?
Yep, there's these wizards right now, and they're looking to get revenge. The temple is crumbling around you.
All right. Let's I'm just gonna aim for that first one right there in the front.
Do you get up?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Great.
Sorry. All
Okay.
right, that's gonna be 23 points or 23 to hit. Sorry.
That hits.
Awesome. And that's gonna be 12 points of damage for him.
Okay. That's the first time you guys have actually hit this guy.
Yep.
An arrow sinks into him, and he's like, "Ugh."
And I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
And that's gonna be a 26 to hit, which
Yeah.
that's And that's going to be another. Oh, that's 13 points of damage.
Right. 25.
Great.
2 arrows sink into him. In response, he's going to use his last legendary action of the turn and throw a fireball at you.
Sweet.
Ah, shit. 17.
Mitsubishi.
Mishi Bishi. One,
Be right back.
41, 48, 43. 49 points of fire damage.
I'm back down.
He pulls out one of the arrows and flicks it back at you, and it like just becomes this inferno as it slams into you.
It's like fro. I was gonna say like fro, like a yo-yo, but I don't. There's something there.
There's something there.
Froyo.
Froyo.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Froyo.
Fafard,
It's
you're up.
frozen yogurt.
All right. So I'm above kind of the main area where everyone else is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You'd be like
Okay.
right here.
Uh,
There's one wizard left up here with you.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to leave because I don't
Okay.
want to be here. Can I, a la 2003 animated Clone Wars series, jump onto one of the wizards down there? Like when Grievous smashes the fuck out of that Jedi by jumping on him. So I
So
can,
what you can do is
attempt to
leap
break my
over
fall.
here. 30, 35, 40, and then you leap down there, I guess.
Mhm. I have a 40 feet, and then strength is 21. So
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
I think that works. All right. Instead of aiming for the bushes, I'm aiming for the wizards.
Strength.
Okay.
What's the
Yeah.
strength check for?
Just jumping into someone. Where is that? DC 17 strength.
I rolled a natural 18.
Oh, well, look at him go.
He's a little buff.
Suck eggs.
He does
Wizard
his
boy.
workouts. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Uh, 19.
19. You save. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and so does he.
Is that, and then so raging, that's halved.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. What's your attack?
Oh yeah, I can do that now too. 18 on the first attack.
That hits.
22 damage.
Ouch. Carves into him, doesn't kill him, but like one of his arms is dangling there.
27 on the second.
Okay.
Double sixes. 23.
Still alive, looking very hurt.
Hell yeah. Okay.
He's going. It's now Eric's turn.
All right. I'm going to try to get in Purple Guy's face.
30. You are
Uh,
within 10 feet because he's a large creature. He's standing in that one.
Oh, okay. If I'm within 10 feet, I will go ahead and on the way over, bonus action, chug a health potion.
Right.
It's my second greater one. 16 points.
Awesome.
All right. All right. I will go ahead and swing at him. 17.
And it's
Okay. 12 points.
his purple fabric falls to the ground.
Let's see, 14, 24 to hit.
Yep.
8 points.
Awesome.
And third hit. I don't think a 14 is going to be hitting him.
No, that time he dodges out of the way.
Yep.
Great. It's now the wizard's turn.
If he is concentrating on any spells, he is at disadvantage.
No, definitely is not. He's not because it stays even when he dies.
Okay.
The levitate spell he has on him is not actually cast by him. Great. This wizard's going to cast a wall of fire here. Boop, 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 boop. Staff of fire. Wall of fire. All appears. Each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. Selected by deals fire to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that or inside the wall. Okay. So I need Fro auto fails a death save and starts to cook. Garf and Zell, I need you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
What the hell?
Eric, a firebolt at you for 24.
That will miss.
A firebolt at you for 21.
That'll hit.
David, are you using another flash of inspiration to hopefully not fail?
Yep. Taking a 12. 12 would be enough.
Using your spell save DC? Nope, DC 15.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, that's a success. Take half.
Oh shit. Does he go between me and Eric?
Yeah, all the wizards go between you and Herrick.
That's rough. Because I want temporary hit points right now. I'm about to die. I'm about to be on the floor.
23. 23 points of fire damage to Zell, and Garf takes half that, so 11.
Okay.
Are you up, Zell?
Hold on.
Sorry, how much
I-
damage am I taking?
I had not rolled yours yet.
I
You
think
take
I
2.
2 plus 4 plus 2, so 4.
Okay.
So 23 hit points.
Oh, I am stabilized.
You're at 0. That's 0.
Yeah, but my Paraphatic wound closure automatically stabilizes me. So
On your turn.
yeah, on my turn.
Yeah,
So-
until your turn ends and you get hit with a fire again.
So Zell falls unconscious as the fire as the wall of fire appears. Great. This wizard needs to take his turn, and this wizard needs to take his turn, and this wizard needs to take his turn. This wizard's in melee with fucking Fard. It sucks to be him. He casts a spell. He casts a spell. It only has somatic components, so he only does movements, and your sensors like flicker for a moment.
Hmm.
And nothing changes. Nothing changes to you. That's his turn. Scott. Okay, he's going to yeah, his greater invisibility is going to drop. So Dan, right behind you, a guy appears, and it's the guy that disappeared from you earlier.
I know the guy.
The same guy, and he casts a spell on you. I cast a spell on you.
What spell is that?
Confusion. Make me a wisdom saving throw or become confused.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, I have advantage on this, as I am a
Why-
satyr.
Just for
I have advantage versus magic.
great.
This didn't help. Well, maybe. Wisdom save? Plus
Wisdom
7. I
save.
got 9 plus 7.
That
Math
is a
makes 16.
success.
Nice.
That is a success.
Oh yeah.
You feel the confusion come over your brain. You're like wondering what you're supposed to do for a second, and then you're like, oh, I'm fucking Dan. Dan.
Supposed to be game.
I'm a fucking Dan, dude.
Great.
Be
And now it's
damned.
this guy's turn, and he's going to throw a fireball at you, Herrick.
Okay.
A 26 to hit.
Oh, that will actually hit. Hang on a second. Does that do anything? Only setting throws. Okay, never mind. Yep, that hits.
Great. You take 43 points of fire damage.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going down.
Oh no! You're gonna insta fail a death save as you hit the ground, taking falling damage.
Actual search. He was a magic attack. Oh, I was not within 5 feet.
No.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not within 5 feet, so that didn't happen. Nope. Okay. Yep. One failed save.
One failed save as you anybody watches hair drop like a rock, like the flames licking past him as he hits the ground. That's his turn. This guy starts just like laughing maniacally. Next up on the list is Zell, who's unconscious. And on your turn, you stabilize.
Stabilize.
Wall of fire. Deals 5 damage. A creature that ends its turn within 10 feet. So you stabilize, and then at the end of your turn, you fail another death save as you start to cook.
Do I get to roll?
Nope.
Hmm.
You auto fail dexterity saving throws because you're unconscious. How are you going to dexterously dodge
Get up.
on the ground unconscious?
Breakdancing.
Yeah, doing some sweet. He's doing the breakdancing moves that Australian woman did in the Olympics.
Is there anything I can do on my turn, or just sit here?
No, you just sit there. You're unconscious.
Gotcha. All right, that's my turn.
Dan, everybody makes another round of dexterity saving throws for falling rocks.
Do I fail 1 or 2?
You fail 1. You fail auto fail 1. Zell auto fails 1, and Fro auto fails 1.
I failed the dex save.
I got a 17.
Okay, let me roll for all of my goobers real quick.
19.
That guy fails. That guy fails. That guy fails. This guy's immediately crushed by rocks. That guy fails. That guy succeeds. Let's I think I'm gonna burn a fucking legendary. He's saved a not. Yeah, he's gonna.
He dodges
gonna
it.
burn
It crushes
yeah.
Selenius's body.
Yeah, he's going to burn a legendary resistance to not have a fucking boulder land on him.
He's extra dead.
That
That hurt him a little bit more. in the
All of
melee.
my big wizards failed, to be honest. I roll a d20, 60, 160 pound rock falls on the white one, 150 pound rock falls on the black one, and a 20 pound rock falls on the blue one.
What about me?
What did the heroes roll? Dan failed, he says. Roll your own d20. Tell me what you got.
18, baby.
180 pound rock falls on your head.
Yeah, but I have horns.
You do. Garf, you got a 17, you said?
Yeah.
Great, that's a success. Pafard,
19.
19, that's also a success.
I got an 8. Sorry, I'm how big around it was.
Yeah, for you guys, it doesn't matter the size of the rock.
So is that how much damage I took? 18?
No.
You sure?
Yes. Let me find the table I was using. I don't know why I closed it. There it is. Okay, 10d6 for Dan, 2 and 2 of the wizards, and I'll just roll. One. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
To
I'm
me?
pretty sure. Yeah, to you. 26 points of bludgeoning damage. Pretty sure that guy's dead. That guy gets crushed by a rock. This guy, it's actually not this one, Pafard. He cast a spell called Mislead, where he turns invisible and leaves an illusory duplicate of himself, and he moved over here, and the rock falls on him over there, and you watch this one flicker and disappear as there's a like blood smear beneath the rock over here.
I do love
Interesting.
that.
Target eradicated.
Dan, you okay? The rock kill you or no?
I'm not dead.
Not dead. Unconscious?
No.
Great. This guy like shrugs off a boulder hitting him. He hadn't been harmed yet, so he's fine. Great. That's that. Brings us to Garth. Garth, there's a wall. Oh, he's got to make a con save though before. Let's see. Natural 20 on the con save. Wall of fire remains. Garth, a wall of fire has appeared behind you. It knocks down Zell. Fro is cooking. Rocks are continuing to fall at greater rates. Herrick hits the ground.
And where's that guy that showed up? Remember the cleric boy? Where's he at?
He was over there.
What's he done?
What's he done?
He
It's
could have
been
picked
2
up our
rounds.
friends, all 3 of them probably, in this round right now.
Let's give him a turn. Let's give him a turn on the wizard's turn, or on the temple's turn. Man, I keep forgetting about Cuthbert.
Yeah, give our boy a chance.
Hmm.
He's going to run up and hold up his channel divinity. Yeah. Oops.
All right, it's time for me to head out.
There. Hey,
Have a
bye.
good night.
See ya.
I'm Zelda.
What happened? Did he say he had to leave early?
Yeah, he does.
Damn.
Yeah, maybe we said it before. It's his wife's birthday. His wife's birthday. Right. Bell dies. So he's just gonna run up and pump a cure wounds into Fro. That's what he's gonna do. And Fro, you gain.
He don't got a mass healing word?
No, he's a 5th level cleric.
What a little boy.
He's literally just a kid who God has looked kindly upon, and that's why he has 5 levels of cleric at the age of 9.
Wait, 9?
He's a 9-year-old kid. He's a small child.
Okay, I did not realize he was 9.
He
I
is
figured he was like
Yeah, I was thinking like
16.
17.
no, a straight up kid, a straight up small child.
Good to know.
Fro, you regain 23 hit points.
Awesome.
All right, next up, Garth. You're up. Take your turn, Garth.
Can I dispel this firewall?
You can try.
I mean, I would like to a little bit. Oh, that would take away my flying. Can you zoom out a little bit? I want to see the sitch on where all the teammates are at. So Fro's down. He just got healed though. Eric is down though. I need to get you back up, buddy. I'm gonna.
I put into
Go
the
ahead.
game room. Sorry, I put into the game room live the inspiration for Cuthbert,
Oh,
and it's
awesome.
that little kid. That's who Cuthbert is. He's literally just a small child.
A small boy.
He's just a boy.
He's just a boy.
I'm just a kid.
Right. What are you doing, Garth?
So who do I got in my arms right now? Stand down?
Dan's
No, I'm at the
over
door.
At the door. You have
I'm on the
nobody
other
in your arms
side.
right now.
Okay, yeah. So I would
You
like
could save
to,
Zell.
but not Herrick.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you have any more potions. I meant pull
I
Zell
do.
away from the
I'm-
fire.
Oh yeah, I mean, good point. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, you fly over and you move Zell away from the
That's
fire.
fair.
All right, that's just movement. What's your action?
And then, do I have any movement left?
Yeah.
Do I have enough movement to get to Herrick?
Yeah. You drop Zell, or do you bring Zell with you?
I'll leave Zell over there,
Great.
out of the fire.
Yep.
But can I use my if I use my race ability of teleportation, will that break my concentration
No.
on flying?
No.
Can I take somebody with me that I'm holding?
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just throw a potion.
You have your action. You could feed a potion to Herrick. For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna give him the potion of ultimate healing,
Okay.
which is 16d4.
Yep.
So, Carl, if you want to roll that,
16d4 plus 16, Carl.
Okay. Do we still have a dice roller? Yes.
We do, yeah.
Yes.
Just roll 1d4, multiply it. I got a 1. That sucks.
Okay.
I
How
was
do I
joking.
actually?
Here, I'll do it. So let's
Okay.
roll
I would-
16d4.
I'll take the
plus
3.
16.
I'll just take the 3. on each.
62 points of healing.
That's so good.
that's not bad.
Nope.
Right. Anything else, Garf?
Probably use the rest of my movement to get away from a pile of people.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Dan, you're up.
I say digital boost, digital boost, digital boost.
Yeah, what do you...
Look, I'll devote my soul to you or whatever. Just get me and my friends out of this fucking tower right now, dude. Please.
Garf yells,
You watch in your mind's eye as like the council of Dans that lives in like your mind palace, all one by one, like the bodies remain the same, but the faces turn one by one into boosts as he just there's the chorus of laughters as each member of Dan becomes this creature, a hive mind of boosts that has just ascended to a new level of power. Dan, you immediately fall unconscious as the temple shakes around everybody. And there's a flash of light. And everything just fades to white with like this high-pitched ringing in everybody's ears.
Oh, these are so good.
We cut to individual little scenes. Fro, you wake up in your many years ago when you were beginning to hunt. You had a little cabin out in the woods, like far off in like one of the big islands in the archipelago, the broken chain of islands that's at the bottom of the sea that stretches from this continent to Sawar. And you're back in like the cabin where you trained. Dust hangs everywhere. The pillow you have on, kind of like smell the mold. You haven't been here in years, and you open your eyes, and that's where you find yourself. Selenius, you wake up in the last place you ever wanted to be again. Your home plane of the plane of ooze, where all changelings come from.
Yay.
The hive mind of ooze begins to seep back into your brain. You've returned. What have you learned? Tell us all.
All heard of guns?
Yeah. And let the ooze cowboys begin. Fafard, you're back behind. So you had a little like he was gnomish, right? Your inventor.
Yep.
You had this your gnomish guy. When he sent you on his way, he told you that one day the vault doors would open and you would know all of the mysteries that he had built in his life that you were not ready to learn. You wake up within that vault. The doors still closed, but you're inside the vault now, surrounded by arcane artifice that could bring you to the next level. On the table is several broken pieces of metal that looks like the last time he was in here. There's dust everywhere. He was tinkering with it. And in the middle of these casings is just a little blue crystal that sits in the middle, unfinished. That's where we'll leave Pafard. Zell wakes up back in the throne room of the Goblin Kingdom. A little crown on his head. Prince of the Goblins once more. And he's a little annoyed to be there. Cuthbert wakes up. Honestly, on the plane of Elysium. At the foot of the big staircase that leads up to the Dawnfather's castle. And he just wakes up and thinks he died. And he's like, I've gotten my reward. Herrick gets maybe some might think the most boring, but I think it's what Herrick wants. And he's just back in the barracks with a mission note on his side table. This folded red seal on it, waiting, ready to go. Cult of William activity has been found in a small farming village to the west. Handle it.
All right.
Garf, you're in your tower. Back at the keep. Books upon books around you. You wake up just in your nice fluffy bed. Over ruffling through the books is Benny. My friend, it has been so long. You've been out cold for weeks. You just appeared back in your bed, my friend. I've been taking good care of you, your buddy Benny here. But it will cost you. There's the expenses. They rack up. And cleaning you hasn't been the easiest of deals for Benny.
I'm confused.
Sir Mosley's been. He'll want to know you're awake. He'll be so excited. He was so excited when you came home. It had been so long. He really misses you. That's Sir Mosley. I'll go tell him. And Benny leaves the room as Garf like sits up in the bed and looks around and wonders what happened. And then we cut to Dan. Dan, you sit in this massive arena, like like the arena I use for like the gladiator stuff we do.
Yeah.
And each seat is filled with the multiverse of Dan, but they're no longer Dans. They all have the face of Boost, and all of their necklaces have been changed from the like diamond studded Dans to a diamond studded Boost. And you are like strapped down to like a wooden chair, clockwork orange eyes like pinned open with clothespins, as like in front of you a multiversal version of you that used to be a blacksmith, now with that guy's head, hammers in the final pieces, turns to you, goes, "You're gonna love it here. You'll love being me." As he comes over and they place over your head and on your body your new necklace of boosts, and you feel your facial structure change a little bit. For you are now no longer Dan, but Boost.
All right.
As the final like feelings of being Dan fade away from you, you know deep down that every one of your allies made it out safe for your decision. The power of Dan saved them. The power of Dan.
Damn right.
And then you're like shut, like that.
Yeah, slammed
That
the door.
aspect of your personality is like shut. Yeah. That's where we're gonna end it, guys. That's the end.
That's the
It's
end.
not. That's the end.
We're ending the campaign there.
That's
Oh my
it,
god,
guys.
that's
it,
nuts.
guys. Everybody just sort of like returns to their lives.
We did it.
We did it.
You know, like some of you might, like Garf is gonna spend, I'm sure, like tons of time sending letters out trying to find everybody. Fro's gonna try and get off the island. He's gonna have like his own little mini arc of loss. You know, Herrick continues hunting the Cult of William, who are still out there.
I will say, Garth wrote down everything about Dan that he knows, so he can create Dan again.
Yeah. You know, Pafard is locked in an artificer's vault creating Jedi technology.
I'm out in like 30 years and I'm just actual General Grievous
Right.
this time.
But curiously, the world seems to not know what Keeper Co. did to save the world. That's what I'm going to say, is that Curiosity remains this like world-renowned adventuring party that led the rebellion to topple a planar dictator.
Keeper Go just happened to be a strike team, the nameless strike team.
The nameless, yeah. In the textbooks that are written, it's a group of ragtag adventurers from various cultures agreed to take on a dangerous mission. It is unclear what their effect was, but Tiamat was pushed back that day. You know, one of two strike teams, literally, because you guys sent in another one.
Right.
It's
Eric submits a like 3-sentence report. mission success, TMF, not summoned.
Herrick would be literally one of the only ones that could like do anything about it, and that's like it's not his vibe. He's not out there to become like, you know, he's a spy. He's a black operative. Everybody in the temple dies. Severin dies. The temple collapses around them. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's it, guys. That's it for Keeper Co.
We stopped Tiamat.
You stopped Tiamat. You guys stopped Tiamat last week.
Yeah.
But we figured it out. So here's my thoughts. I really have been wanting to do I laid some breadcrumbs in this campaign for the next campaign.
Anime harem.
Anime harem.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we're all going. You're all gonna make just normal humans, and it's going to be that anime that I think it's called Interspecies Reviewer, where they try different like types of monsters brothels.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Dave's gonna love that I made an Interspecies Reviewer reference.
Have y'all seen the trailer for that Lord of the Rings anime?
Oh yeah,
That looks so
great.
fucking good.
That
Oh
looks
my god. I saw it on the
so
big
good.
screen, y'all. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be good.
I did too when I went and saw Alien.
Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna be so good. I'm so excited to go see that. I actually I got to see a movie theater my like freshman year in college, I think, did the Lord of the Rings extended editions back to back on the movie screen, which was so cool for me. I was too young. I never got to see any of the Lord of the Rings movies in a theater. So I loved that. Anyways,
that's cool. So what are we doing? We're doing normal humans?
No. That was a meme. That was a meme. Sorry. That was a meme. No, I want to. We're probably gonna have to do a session 0, like a proper session 0, which we haven't done in a long time.
Y'all want to do that on the
Yeah.
5th of October?
I want to give Joa his time.
Yeah. I also could use these 3 weeks actually.
So that was my thought. Was we'll take some time. And if you guys all do it on your own, maybe we don't need a session 0. But I want to at least a chunk of time. I want to have a discussion about what of the new rules we fold in from the PHB. When the DMG comes out in the monster stat, like, you know, I've used monster stat books from every different edition. A new monster manual just means more monster stat blocks for me to tinker around with. The DMG, like, you guys, it doesn't matter for you guys for the most part what I take and what I don't take from there. The games run the way the games run, period, you know? But the PHB, it matters what you guys do and what you guys know you can do. So like I want if anybody needs to look at it, I did pick it up on D&D Beyond. And I want to cancel it beforehand, but I did grab the master trial, the master subscription for free for a month so that I could read it. But I think that means I could let you all see the book as well. So if that's something that's needed, let me know, and I'll figure out how to set that up, and that way you can peruse it. What I'll say is, after perusing it, I like, for example, they've added an influence action that you like can literally take the influence action to try and convince or deceive or interrogate, and then I decide whether a creature's friendly, hostile, or indifferent. And if they're friendly, you get advantage. If they're hostile, you get disadvantage. If they're indifferent, there's nothing. I like that.
Okay.
As just like an example. Several things got changed as well. Like I mentioned, counterspell, cure wounds, and healing word got doubled their dice. So they're just straight better heals.
Oh, nice.
That's
They added the bloodied mechanic back in, which we use the word bloodied. I use it when I'm. No, that was not re-added. So the bloodied, we've used it. It means somebody's at half health, and they've added other things that interact with somebody who's bloodied, whether you do more damage or maybe you heal them more or whatever. These are just some of the good things. There's stuff in the classes like making barbarian rages better. But one thing I don't want to bring in really is the smite change, which I know Nick has said. I don't like the smite change. It eats a bonus action, and they changed lay on hands to a bonus action, so you can't smite and lay on hands in the same turn. I'm willing to engage with the lay on hands bonus action.
Yeah, I like that.
That sounds good. So there's a bunch of things. And I want I want pretty much everybody to show up with the ones, not to make it a negative thing, but the ones that you're like, I don't really want that around, and we can have a discussion. Maybe some people do want that around, and we can come to some sort of conclude. You know what I'm saying? Good things we're going to steal and take and eat. Bad things maybe we'll leave on the dining room floor and keep from 2014 5.
I'm less worried about mechanics and stuff, and more like, what are we gonna know the setting beforehand? Is it this?
Yeah. So where I want to run. It's the Vecna storyline.
Oh, okay.
That I set up. I want to do the So it's gonna be, and it'll start here. It'll start on this plane, but it's gonna be a multiversal hopping. We're gonna planar travel.
Hell yeah.
We're going to hop the planes to try and stop Vecna from taking over the multiverse.
All right.
Madness.
Yeah. That sounds sick.
So that's the vibe. Yeah, some Loki shit. So, bringing somebody that that Ranger class, that planar travels, having one of those probably would be cool. Maybe being from a different plane is something you're interested in for this one. All of that stuff.
All right.
We're going to start at level 1. We've got like a little mini arc that sets it up. That's like level 1 through 3, and then I think if I remember correctly, it skips from 3 to 5, maybe. Let me go tell you very specifically. Eve was the root.
Are we? I know, at least with Bafard looking at his character sheet, we were doing some of that like weapon mastery stuff. Is that something that is also going to be carried?
Yeah, like we can talk about it. That's in that conversation of like everybody take some time in the next couple of weeks to look through the new stuff. Like actually what's written down, not what was like what you had was from the playtest material.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's like look at what's actually on paper now, see if we want to fold in weapon mastery, see if we want to fold in, changes in feats. Like I saw alerts different now. Alert gives you advantage on initiative rolls and allows you to swap your initiative with another player.
Oh, that's sick.
So like
it sounds like they've changed a bunch.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of like minute changes.
I'm willing to just convert to the new book if we must. I'm not scared of it. You know what I mean?
I'm not either, but I want to have an open dialogue about it. Is where I'm kind of at. I don't want to change to the new one and then us be like, man, I wish we had it done that.
Right.
I think we can find a middle ground. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you. Oh no, we'll jump to 10th level. So we're gonna do we're gonna do a small 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 5, somewhere in that realm, and then we're gonna jump to 10. And there'll be a time skip. There'll be a time jump between those. So like we'll have like a multi-year downtime period where you'll all be able something we didn't really get to do with Keeper Co. The long stretch of downtime.
Right.
So that'll be the time where like maybe you learned a cool spell or something and you pay somebody in town and you're like, I want my castle. I want a teleportation circle permanently here. I want, or whatever. Yeah.
I'd be a floating faceless crystal.
A floating faceless crystal. Maybe if you were a like Warforged or an ooze guy or something that had also like a body attached to it, but like the main part of you was the crystal.
Okay, yeah.
Bit of an autumn, a bit kind of like tent peg, kind of like how I utilize tent peg, where tent peg is just kind of like the eye, and you can put it on things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
That can be something engaged with. Right. All right. Any questions, comments, queries, concerns? I think the agreement is is that the first weekend in October?
Yeah.
Great. It's the 5th of October.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So
We will return.
if you need anything, any questions about characters you're thinking of, as usual, have at it in the realm of like whatever class, whatever race.
Yeah, just bring it. Are we gonna talk? Let's not talk. Let's just all bring a character.
I think that kind of goes against the whole idea of having a session 0.
Yeah, but it's fun.
You can bring a character idea. The session 0 is I definitely would use it to create a cohesive team, but I'm thinking of it more to like figure out the PHB rules.
What about 6
what we
wizards
want.
in space?
6 wizards in space.
Just 6 clerics, just always doing the healing each other thing.
Is there
yeah,
anybody you want to invite to the game?
not as of right now.
Okay.
We take a long time in combat.
Yeah, I know.
Even when we had Dan around, I mean, it just made it worse.
Six
like,
works pretty good.
Yeah, I feel pretty locked up in the numbers. Just in the combat times.
6 looks good on the layout too, because I made it where it's 6 at the moment, and it looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 players is a good number.
Right. Is there anything, being a bird person could have you could have cool connections back to the bird kingdom.
Will you be okay with what you were kind of saying that like maybe somebody's not from this plane? Are you okay with like
Yeah.
the Spelljammer?
Yep.
Stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
Like weirdo races.
Yep. You can play weirdo races. If you want to be a GIF, you can. You could be one of the ooze guys.
That'd be a JPEG.
Can we bring a class from the Star Wars 5e book?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably where I draw the line.
I think I want to do a rogue.
Oh,
I love that. New Thief looks really cool. I looked through that because I always
Do they
felt like
get 2
Thief
bonus
was the
acts?
weakest. They don't.
Oh.
I think that's very broken. Like that's why I run Thief on every Baldur's Gate run, because
Right.
having 2 bonus actions
It's nutty.
is cracked. No, but they gave you the thing I liked about it. So they've changed sneak attack a little bit, so you can give up a d6 of the sneak attack to add an extra effect. And the Thief one is that if you sneak attack somebody while hidden,
Yeah.
you have the invisible trait. You are invisible when you're hidden. If you give up a d6 when you sneak attack as a thief, you can remain hidden.
Crazy.
You just stay invisible.
I'm
So
gonna
they're
do a
just
bit less
where did that
damage.
crossbow bolt come from?
That's fucking nuts.
My
Yeah, that's kind of the shit that I want to
hamstrings.
do.
My hamstrings are fucked. What the hell? What happened? Benny's a thief. I just like it's the more like role play rogue, in my opinion, of like, I'm here to pick locks, I'm here to find traps, and I'm here to take your gold. not in that order.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I want to make somebody that could do some pretty sweet assassination kills, though.
So I love that. I love Rogue. Rogue for Trevor. Love that. Odds of David playing a fighter seem pretty high. Every time we talk, he's just like, fighters are just better. They're just better. Like, okay, buddy. I think the odds of that are pretty good.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe cleric. I'm not sure.
Maybe cleric. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I might go wizard.
Love that. I'd love to see a Carl wizard. That gets me very excited, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm just too bad of a wizard. I love him. But...
I thought you did great, buddy. No,
You were a fine
Garth
wizard.
was a centerpiece of this.
You did wonderful.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great to have Garth. It was good to have Garth be a centerpiece after Tim Toothy's very recurring character status.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was gone
I'm
a
glad to
lot.
hear that.
Toothy.
It was nice to have.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank
you.
GG.
you guys.
Wonderful
Oh,
job.
wow. Yeah.
41
We did
episodes.
How many?
41.
41.
We were one off.
You got to make sure you don't hit those sacred numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, well, are we still running? Are we still
Yeah,
rolling?
yeah.
Okay, taking off. See you guys next time for the next adventure.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
We love you.
We all love you.
Bill,
I hope you're watching
Indeed.
and enjoying in the
Yeah.
year 3000.
in
Bye.
the year 3000.